With V8 of Duplicare, you can now get visual results alongside natural language descriptions for advanced Dedupe Plus rules. The Duplicare has long supported complex rules like matching only active records, fuzzy person names, or fuzzy company names. Take Walter White and Walter White. You want those to match, and now you can see why they match. When you compare two records, Duplicare shows you which rules passed, which rules didn't, as well as providing a natural language explanation. This clarity makes it easy to understand, test, and refine complex rules. You could also run it on non-matches to see why they fail. It's an intuitive way to debug, improve, and share your rules across the system. Dedupe Plus rules can get very complex, with lots of rules and lots of nested ands and ors within them. The problem can be that when you return to them later on, it can be difficult to work out what the rule was doing. Within the Dedupe Plus rule agent, you can simply ask, "Can you describe what this rule does?" The agent explains the logic in natural language so you can understand why a rule will or won't find duplicates. It's a simple way to understand and refine even the most complex rules. The Dedupe Plus rule agent doesn't just describe rules, it helps you improve them conversationally. For example, ask it to remove an or condition. It identifies that part of the rule, makes the change, and confirms what it's done, all in natural language. Then ask it to remove the active filter, and again, the change is applied and explained. You can refine rules step by step without needing to understand the advanced complexity. It's a quick and easy way to edit and improves your logic. Often, users don't know the full complexity of their own system. They may have fields they're not using or fields missing from key rules. Within the Dedupe Plus agent, you can simply ask, "Am I missing anything?" The agent analyzes your setup in real time and suggests what should be included. Here, for example, it recommends fields missing from phone numbers. With one step, those fields are added automatically. No lengthy manual modifications required. In Dynamics 365 and Dataverse, many terms default to English, so non-natives needed to adapt to this. But with the new agent, users work in their own preferred language. So type a request in French, Spanish, virtually any language, the agent understands, applies the update, and responds in that same language. Even if the system runs in English, the AI handles the conversion automatically. This makes your work smoother and far more accessible to your teams around the world. Duplicare users will want to understand which record will be merged into which. A merge rule contains a master selection rule, which is the logic that decides which record stays active when duplicates are merged. Traditionally, this is done with a complex SQL-based statement. If you know SQL, it feels like writing an order by clause. If you don't know SQL, it's a steep learning curve. Version 8 of Duplicare makes it simple. Our AI agent explains these rules in natural language so you can understand what's happening and why. You can also change rules conversationally. For example, ask it to prioritize the newest record. It flips the logic. Or, prefer records where the last name ends with B. The agent builds the SQL, applies it, and describes the change. It's fast, powerful, and removes the need for SQL knowledge when building complex merge rules. We often hear from customers that building the logic behind the master selection rule can appear to be a little bit tricky. Creating master selection rules can be complex. Different fields, multiple records, unusual things like option sets, as well as a need for a basic SQL understanding. Version 8 of Duplicare makes it very simple. Just type in your rule in natural language. Here's a typical example. Prioritize the oldest won opportunity, followed by the oldest lost opportunity, and then finally the most recent open opportunity. Duplicare instantly converts this into the right logic. No SQL knowledge, much less complexity, just clear, human readable rules.